Can we get a chat on camera, please, governor? Dum-dum-dum. These are all talking now. How do it look? He ain't. Excuse me. Are you a scientist?
Yes.
Do you mind talking for the camera?
Okay.
Okay, smash in. 1 sec. I ain't got a cameraman, so you got to bear with me. And I'm cack-handed. Right. Hello, my name's Jim.
I'm Tristram.
Tristram?
Yep.
Do you shake hands, Tristram? Glad to see you ain't got a mask on.
No, but I will be wearing one if the crowd gets thick.
You will be? All right.
Yeah.
So what sort of scientist are you?
So I work in animal behaviour.
Animal behaviour?
Yeah.
Okay. And so that would lead me to believe you study the sort of migratory patterns of the animals, and that's what you're arguing about.
That's one area. I work actually in chemical communication, so how animals use smell and taste to send messages to each other.
That's bloody interesting.
So it's all about pheromones.
Yes, I've heard this.
That's one of the areas that's also being affected by ocean acidification. So rising carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, a lot of it dissolves in the water.
Right.
Changes the pH.
Right.
And that's bad for communication.
Right.
So my area is directly affected by climate change. And
Is that man-made climate change, or do you...
it is man-made, yes.
And how do we know that?
You can map the rising carbon dioxide coming off fossil fuel burning, and you can match that to the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, and you can match it to the changing pH, and it all basically adds up.
It does?
It does.
So why is it in the IPCC report, it's all done on, what's it called, estimations and guesses?
It's not just estimations, it's actually
Have
the
you read
measurements.
it?
No, but I trust enough people that do.
That do read it? Well,
Yeah.
you know one person that's read the entire report? Old or new, because they're both the same length. Do you know how long it is?
Yeah, about 300 pages.
It's 3,574, or there or
Yeah.
thereabouts.
So how do you gain your knowledge? How do you know how that camera works?
Well, how do I know the camera works? Because I can see it, I can bear witness to it working. I can press the button, I can do it, and then I can go back to it later and I can see, look, it has done what it was supposed to have done. It's observable. I think the scientific word is observable. Yes? What I'm saying is we are actually going through a cooling. You can see through the temperatures, we're actually cooling down. In general, the Earth's cooling.
No.
But you, for the last 10 years...
So how do you know it's cooling?
Because that's what the barometer says.
So what,
that's what they've written it down. They've taken the humidity and the rest of it on the barometer.
So how does your barometers don't measure temperature?
What do they measure?
Pressure.
Oh right, that's what I was on about participation.
So actually, I'm not sure this is a good faith interview.
Is
so
it good
I'm gonna
faith?
stop. Yep.
What do you mean good faith? How do you mean? Why have you stopped? Why have you ceased and desisted? I'm speaking truth from the art. My name's Jim Bibby. Right, I'm here to find out what's really going on. Because you can't prove nothing. It's all done on estimations and guesses. He tried to tell me it weren't once, and then I put that to him, and then he decided not to try and explain it to me.